obviously not everyone, but I feel like the tendency I tend to see.
Whoa, that's a bar. That was a bar. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a bar. Oh my gosh. Give it up to Mikaela. She should be a rapper. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello. Welcome to VIBEZ episode 2. Today we have another guest. Who is this? Hello.
Hi,
Introduce yourself.
Mikaela.
Hello. How are we?
We had a long day of school. I don't know what else to say to that. School. It's alright.
Yeah. Before we get started, do you want to shout out anyone? You want to give any shout outs, any honorable mentions before we start?
Honorable mentions? I don't know.
Nah.
Everyone. Yeah.
Your parents.
Parents. Are my parents gonna see this?
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be on YouTube, so unless you show it to them, then
Okay.
yeah.
I kind of want to make an introduction too.
Do you want to introduce?
Can I make an introduction?
Go on.
Pot. Clip. Okay. Hi guys. This is Philemon. P-EZY, aka other way around, aka P-EZY. Mikaela.
Oh wow,
Mikaela.
this is going beautiful.
This is great. Okay.
Do you want to start again?
Nah, it's fine, cause we can just edit.
We can edit this.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, yeah.
I wanna try editing too. Which is cool.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's actually start now. It is our last year at Avondale. Your last year as well. Can you run through what you're kind of feeling throughout this? We have one more week left. Well, how are we feeling about it?
We can go back to the camera. Can you go back to the camera?
Do you want to go?
Because I like
Okay,
I can
okay,
look
yeah,
at
yeah.
them.
But yeah.
So it's not last week of school. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if anyone else is feeling this, but me personally, everyone knows it's our last year, right? Everyone who's still at school, at least, because a lot of people dropped out. But for everyone still at school, this is our last year. Let's make the most of it. And then last term, but no one even comes to school, to be honest. But then I don't know. It never really hit me, and I think it's slowly starting to hit me that damn, we're actually never gonna come back to school again after this week. After when's the last day? Tuesday,
yeah.
I don't know. It's like a love-hate relationship, because everyone's like, oh, I can't wait for it to be over, but then at the same time it's 5 years at the school.
Yeah, it's
kind of
I've come to school. I hate it, but then when it actually comes time to leave, you're actually
it's
damn it.
Just all the memories you made with all the people you made friends with, all the people you met.
I feel like it's mostly the people that make you miss school. That's why.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, high school comes with a lot of drama.
All right.
I won't miss that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, uni, if I go uni, doesn't. I probably would, to be honest.
Oh, do you know what uni you're kind of going to, or are you still kind of thinking?
I'm still thinking through which ones I should choose. Yeah.
You had options?
Yeah, I mean, there's UOA, but to be honest, I don't want to go UOA. It doesn't sound very nice. If you're from UOA, I'm sorry.
What are the other kind of options you're thinking about?
I was looking at AAT, but AAT doesn't have any music courses or anything. So I was like, okay, maybe not AAT. Not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna go UOA, even though I say I don't like UOA. So.
I mean, you say you don't like a lot of stuff, but then do it anyways.
I'm limited on options right now, guys.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have a choice.
Yeah. But yeah, do you usually thinking about the future, or do you find it scary to talk about?
That's a good question. I feel like it's scary to think about. I don't specifically enjoy it just because I know everything's probably going to be really different, and like circumstances will change, environment will change, people around me will change, and people themselves will change, and myself. And it's like a big uncertainty, but I think that everyone to an extent should think about their future, because obviously you don't want to go into it blind. Like, it's just ignorant is bliss, right?
Yeah,
Ignorance
yeah,
is
yeah.
bliss. So like if you just ignore it, then it's like you have to put some thought into it. But I definitely think don't overthink it.
I feel like you're like people hate thinking about it because you're thinking about like adult stuff. You're thinking about like bills and stuff like that. You're thinking about going overseas, and you know, you're just thinking about big things in life, and then you know, you realize that you've got to get a relationship before like you go like 40 and stuff, and then you've got to make a living for yourself on your own. You can't rely on like, you know, parents to do it, or like yeah, and then you got to get a job as well, and it's like it's not the best thing, but
I mean, I don't think about taxes and all that stuff.
yeah.
If you do, no judgment. But I guess it's just the idea of like, oh, like obviously it's good to have goals and make deadlines for yourself, but don't feel under pressure by that. Like, don't be like, oh, if I don't accomplish this by this age, then I'm a failure or some shit like that, because that's not healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, yeah, we have like a week of school left. Are there any like memories that kind of pop up when you think about the 5 years you've been here?
There's a lot of memories. I think my favorite ones would be like probably junior years. I think majority of people I like talk to, like ask that question, would also agree that junior years, because like when you go to senior years, it's just so different. Like going into high school, everyone was so we're like little babies, you know? We're so young, so happy, so excited about high school. And then I feel like the moment like you go into senior year, it's like, I want to get the hell out of here. And that's when people start to change a lot as well.
When did you ever start thinking about that? Like when you entered like year 11, like going upwards, did you think like, oh yeah, this is like too hard to me?
What do you mean?
Like was there like a specific time in like, you know, your senior years where you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm done with school. I don't want to be here anymore.
Probably this year. I mean, I always said like, oh, I hate no one really enjoys deadlines and stuff like that. But I feel like this year I was just like, I've endured, like, this is my 5th year.
One, 2, 3, 4.
It's like I've endured almost 5 years. Like the finish line's right there. You just gotta like power through it. It's like you can't give up. Like now, what's that quote? Never back down. Never what? Sorry guys. But you get my point. You get my point. Okay.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. It's like.
Oh, check out the levers gear.
Jeez.
There's a lot of hate going around about it, but
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of it.
I don't think anyone really said they like it.
Yeah.
It's like just for the memories.
Yeah, they keep
like,
it.
to be honest.
They keep it behind closed doors, though.
Yeah. Like people are like, oh yeah, it's so shit, but they buy it anyways. Couldn't be me.
No, I would. Yeah. How much was the jumper?
The hoodie?
Yeah.
55.
So I wasted $55 on that.
Waste. Do you hear that? Having no college, you called it a waste. I mean,
but they didn't even have the names at the back. Like
I know, that's so ass. Like all the other schools have it personalized, and we're just levers of 2023.
Wait, are you able to like break down what's like behind the jumper? Because I don't even know. Like,
I don't know. It's like a pic collage, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah. All right, go on, show.
Can you see that?
Yeah, like there's a circle in the corner.
I don't know.
And then there's like a big A on the bottom.
Yeah. It's like, but I just got it
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I wanna. Did my mic just get further away, or did I?
No, you went further.
Sorry.
Yeah, nah, the jumper's not the best. But, I mean, apparently last year was way better than this one.
I heard last year was also kind of shit, but a bit better.
Yeah.
But the older ones look nicer. Like the simple ones were just like the year they graduated, like year of 21 or something.
Yeah.
Or like it's
yeah.
just the letter 21, and then it has like their name or
Yeah,
something.
or if it's just like class of 2020 something.
Yeah,
and then,
like that's
the
way
name
better
at the
than
back.
what this is. Avondale College. Why?
Well,
Sorry.
I think it was one of the girls who designed it in my art class.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
No, her one, like I think it was like the way the school kind of.
I feel
Or
like it
like
was
the
the printing job.
supplier printed it on.
Yeah.
And the quality.
Not the best. For a rich school, you know, it's like
Is Avondale rich?
I don't know. I would
I
say
wouldn't
rich just
consider
because
it
we're the
rich.
biggest.
I mean, we're a big school, but I mean, I don't know the school finances,
Yeah, no.
but why are we talking about school finances?
Yeah,
I think we've got a little off topic, guys.
it's
Back
alright,
back to topic.
yeah, but anyways, jumper's bad. Not the best.
Jumper is bad. Avondale College. Not I'm sorry. Look at that. Don't bust out of the public, please.
Did you see all the other designs or was it just the jumper?
They're all the same. It's just like a copy paste, but on different shirts. So like they had the same thing, but on a shirt, the same thing, but on like a rugby jersey.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. And they were like I think the most expensive one was like $70 something. I don't know
The
which
rugby,
one that was.
That was the rugby jersey, guys.
$70 for a rugby jersey. That's crazy. That is really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commonness.
Yeah. Commonseness.
Why are you laughing? It
'Cause
was
you wrote
a
it.
typo. It was a typo. It was a typo. I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Well, we can get into that after. We can get into that. But do we know anything that's like happening in the world while we're in New Zealand? 5.1 million people. You know what's happening in
5.1
the
billion.
Million.
Million
5.1 million people
in the world.
in New Zealand.
Oh, I was gonna say in the world. That's
I think I did say in the world, but I was supposed to say New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay.
Yeah.
you go
Do we
back
know
to
what's
the-
happening? Do we know what's happening in the world? Hold on, let me try.
Yes,
What's happening?
we do. Do we? Do
Yeah.
people our age even keep like track of like news and current affairs? Like in all honesty, like apart from like really big events, do people actually?
I wouldn't think so. No.
I don't know. Maybe there are like some people, but I wouldn't say a lot of people generally check it on a regular basis.
I mean, people will know about the thing that's happening in Israel.
Israel and Gaza.
Yeah. Is it Gaza or Gaza?
I'm so sorry. I actually don't know.
That's what I was confused on.
Palestine. Let's just say Palestine and Israel.
There we go. Yeah. No, my
Yeah.
nana's been like keeping up with her. She's like, she can't really speak English properly, but she's like watching English videos about it. I was like, oh, what's
Fair enough. It's an interesting topic.
Yeah. I don't
And it's
actually like get it, get what's happening.
I
here.
mean, I've heard what's happened, but this is a little random.
Hmm?
But like, do you ever think like everything we know now, right? Everything that like the media portrays to us.
Hmm.
How do we know if it's true? How much of it's actually real?
I mean, that's a talk that everyone's had at
Like
some
just
point.
just in general. I'm not saying that like they're giving this wrong info about the war. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, but like I'm just saying like what makes us believe everything they have to say? Because in all honesty, media controls the world. Media controls what they put into our brain, what they tell us,
Hmm.
and like all the information. How can we actually trust them?
Yeah, it's
Trust issues.
yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, since you've already brought up trust issues, do you want to talk about relationships?
Okay. Can you go back to the camera, please?
Okay. I was just trying to get our next thing set up. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
You wanted to talk about relationships, so go on.
Okay. Let's do some real talk, guys. I'm actually so
you-
hungry.
You
Let me
lead.
get some water, because I ate all my food.
Yeah, you lead this topic because you wanted to talk about it.
Don't tell them that. Let's go back to the camera. Go back to the camera.
Oh yeah, go on. Take the spot. I'm gonna go get my drink.
Oh, do you guys want to hear some ASMR of me drinking? Actually, I think that sounds a bit gross. Never mind.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi, back.
I'm gonna break your ASMR soon. Sorry.
Scared me. That was so loud. Do you guys like my water bottle?
Wow,
My
that
camera's inverted.
But yeah, go on. Lead the subject. Go on. Tell me what you want to talk about.
A little side note, guys. I just want to run a bit. My nail broke.
Oh my god.
I was at the gym and it like chipped off.
Well, no one told you to
Anyways.
get like long nails.
It's not that long.
That's pretty long.
I mean, like for like getting your nails done, it's pretty short.
What
Kind. It's like mid, cause people get really long nails.
What are your nails like decorated for? It's got like little pebbles.
Pebbles. Guys, these are not pebbles. They're gems and sparkles.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Pebbles.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah,
Nah,
that's-
I
yeah,
just cause they're pretty.
Yeah. Well, anyways, go. Lead the subject. This one
Let's
right
go
here.
back to the okay, real talk, guys. Real shit. Relationships. Okay. What would you consider red flags in a relationship or like in a girl? I was gonna say guy. But sorry.
That's right. And a girl. I mean, I don't even know actually.
Oh, I got one.
You can say
Double.
yours first since you.
Wait, I don't like how it's so low.
Do you wanna?
I got it, guys.
Alright.
Oh, I think I just tightened it. Oh no.
I mean, I can tell you like a red flag that I don't get from like girls.
Oh, I thought you said I was a red flag.
No.
I was gonna say-
No.
I mean, I think we all have red flags, and I think it is important to recognize that in ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've got like a red flag that like girls think that are a red flag, but like I don't really see it. I feel like
What would that be?
I don't know. Is being too clingy really bad? Is that actually bad?
How is that a red flag? I'd say that's a green flag.
That's what I'm.
I'd
That's what I'm saying.
Oops. Sorry, guys. I'd prefer guys to be clingy and obsessive than like distant and like dry, because it's like do you actually like me? Do you actually want me?
Yeah.
If you're not trying, if you're not putting an effort to talk to me, so it's like.
I mean,
But I mean, obviously there's an extent. There's like creepy stalker guys. Like,
yeah.
okay,
but
that
I mean,
wouldn't
like,
be clingy. That's just like overly possessive stalker. I don't know, stalker.
do they classify clingy as like overprotective? Would that be like? Would that run in?
I don't know, but I hope I can speak for many girls, because I mean, all of like my female friends, all my girlfriends, I think they can all agree is like when they're persistent. Pause.
Whoa.
Possessive and like clingy and like overprotective, obviously to an extent, but it's nice like knowing that they care. And like, I don't know, I think this is a 50-50. It's a bit controversial, but like when they get jealous,
Is that where you cross?
I think that's cute when they get jealous, obviously, but not like a toxic jealous.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna fucking kill that guy you just made eye contact with.
Yeah, but
Like not
like,
in an insecure way.
it's just like,
but
why
like,
didn't you want like come talk to me or like something like that?
it's kind of just like, I want you to talk to me, and it's like,
oh,
it's like, oh, oh,
yeah,
yeah, that type shit.
yeah, but like that's like one red flag that I don't get from like girls. It's like, why do they not like boys that like, you know, are 100% for them? They do that like men like
100%.
bouncing around or what?
Okay. Obviously, it depends on the girl. But me personally, I think I actually kind of get that. I really think it depends. 1, on the person. 2, on the chemistry and vibes of you two. And 3, I guess like how they go about it. Like effort is good, but like too much effort at the start can also be seen as a red flag, because it's like love bombing kind of stuff, and it's like.
But how much is too much effort?
It depends. You kind of just feel it.
Like, okay, I kind of just like feel
if someone puts too much at like the very start, I kind of just get like the ick. And it's like it's like a nice gradual would be nice.
So like it's just like a normal conversation, like a normal greeting, and then like, you know, flows into an actual conversation.
Like it has to flow. Like I don't know how to explain it, but vibes are vibes. You just kind of have to pick up on that and just like feel the vibes.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. But I mean, what else we got? We got here red flags. What is a major turnoff?
Okay, guys, all the guys out there, if you are in a relationship and you have social media and you're following like girls like models or like influencers who are influencers by platforms like OnlyFans and Pornhub, like, you know, just of the sort where they post their body a lot. Why are you following them and why do you like their posts if you have a whole ass girl?
Yeah.
And I think you don't even have to be dating them. Even if you're in a talking stage, it's still a bit of a red flag. Not a bit, it's a big red flag. Yeah. It's like 50% of your grade when being considered is weighed up on that. So like it's a big amount, you know.
Yeah.
Because like people our age have like 7 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours of screen time. So social media kind of controls and consumes their minds. And like I feel like based on what a person's followings, like, you know, what shows up on their feed says a lot about a person. Like if they're only following like a bunch of models and these females, then what type of mindset would they have? Like, you know, if that's all they're seeing and that's what they're wanting, it's like, how can you be in a healthy relationship with that person?
It's like when they're following them before they, you know, they're like a girlfriend, and then like when they're in that relationship, they automatically think like, yeah, I wanna have this. I wanna like, you know, have like sex with you like instantly. Do you get that? Have you seen like people like that like they move straight forward? They move so fast.
Oh, like people who get with people solely for the purpose of having sex.
Yeah.
Guys, don't do that. If you do that, what are you doing with your life? In all honesty. Pray, read your Bible.
That's a bit sad.
I'm sorry. Like, that's toxic. That's bad.
Yeah,
that's like, you know, the effects like that stuff would have. Like, not only is it a red flag, but it's actually really bad for you, like mentally as well. Like it fucks your brain up. Like there was a study done by psychologists, like a guy who like the brains are built differently. Basically, it's like altered, like from a person who watches Pornhub all the time, and you know, it's just like it's very different.
It like changes
your mindset, and it changes it like literally, like in the head, not just like, you know. So it's bad. Don't do that.
Yeah. No, I get you, brother.
Yeah.
That's like, is that like one of your main turnoffs?
Yeah, that. Like, why are you giving attention to other females?
When you already have like someone there.
Exactly. Or if you're trying to be with someone.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone's different. Like, some people are just in it for like the casuality.
Yeah.
And like that's agreed on both sides. If it's like, okay, if it's like both sides are agreed upon, or like that's what you guys have discussed, then you do you.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like if it's a one-sided thing, and like the other person wants something different, then it's kind of like it's questionable human being, by the way. But like you do you, I guess.
Have you ever been in like a relationship where you actively like broke it off because of like a red flag that you seen? You don't have to answer this.
I'll say it, but I don't know if I'll put this out in public. I'll say it though. Something about me is like, I see red flags, but I try to see the best in people. Like, I always want to like believe someone can change for the better, and I always try to see the good in people, the best in people, and I always get proven wrong.
Damn.
So the answer to your question is no.
Damn. Sorry to hear that.
It's okay, man.
Sorry.
Character development. Do it for the plot.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Let me just check it.
That's alright. Nah, that yeah. Yeah. Relationships look like it sucks a bit sometimes, but
A bit?
You know. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not jokes, guys. It's a joke.
Yeah. Well, speaking about like like beliefs and stuff. You see, you told me that you're a Christian, right?
Yeah, I'm a Catholic.
Yeah. So like, how do you usually like? How would I say this? Do you incorporate like God in your life as much as like as you go to church on like Sundays, or is it just a Sunday thing and you're like, oh yeah, that's me for like the week?
Like, do I try and incorporate into my daily life?
Yeah.
I try to. But I feel like a lot of Christians, or I guess just religious people out there our age, obviously not everyone, but I feel like the tendency I tend to see.
Whoa, that's a bar! That was a bar! Ladies and gentlemen, that was a bar. Oh my gosh. Give it up to Mikaela. She should be a rapper. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I am surprised. That was a bar. Oh my god. That was great. Oh my god.
That.
That was a bar.
I'll just re-say that whole sentence. The tendency that I tend to see in people our age is, I feel like peer pressure is real, guys. I feel like it's a very like strong thing, prevalent, especially in kids our age, with all like these social cues and expectations. Like, I feel like it's very hard temptation and battle to overcome. So I mean, no one's perfect, everyone stumbles, but what matters is that you don't give up. You keep going. I think that's important.
Do you usually like read the Bible like occasionally, or are you like full time in the Bible like
I don't
study?
read it as much as I should. If that answers your question.
That's fine. Most people don't do that, but
yeah. I should, but working on that.
That's alright. And you go church on Sundays, right?
Yeah, every Sunday. Just
Water break. Yeah. I just want to remind you that this podcast is not only me asking you questions. You can ask me questions if you want. It's we're just free to talk whatever about whatever. You know?
Let me think of a question. What would you say is the biggest regret you've had in life?
My what?
Biggest regret.
Regret. Sure. you put me on the spot.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can answer this. I almost ruined a relationship with one of my friends, one of my girl mates, and she actually almost hated me for that, and I think it kind of hurt me like mentally because we like knew each other for like 4 years, and then she like left school for like a year, and then she came back our last year of like being at that school, and then I almost messed it up with her. Honestly, I wasn't the best person when like back in year 9, year 10, and yeah, I almost ruined our relationship. And she almost hated me, and I hate that kind of feeling. It's like people hating you because you've done something to them, and there's no way that you can like kind of take it back and like kind of rekindle what you had with that person. I'm just like really thankful that I actually got to clear out the air with her. So that was probably one of the regrets I have, because it shouldn't have happened, but it was kind of my fault.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has a past, right? Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has like a version of themselves they're not proud of. I mean, if you haven't gone through that stage of life yet, don't worry. You will. Like, we all have good versions and bad versions of ourselves, but I think it's important to remember, like, the only thing we can do is learn from the past, and because past is past, and no matter how hard you think about it, it's not gonna change what happened. And I feel like, because a lot of people like still stress and like think about like, oh, what could I have done differently? Like, I wonder what the outcome would be if I did this, if I did that, or if I didn't say this. And it's like, you just, like, in all honesty, you're just wasting your time and energy that could be redirected into working on yourself and your future self to becoming better. Because you don't want to waste your time thinking about something that can't be changed, because there's no point. It's useless. It's pointless. So
I reckon I was just
live and forget.
I'm not really the best letting regret go, because it's always in my head. I'm always thinking about it.
I get that, but you have to find some acceptance to that, because if you never find acceptance of what you did in the past or something that happened, then it's just going to be miserable every time you think about it. And it's going to take a lot of time and energy from you. So best thing to do is just like learn from it, accept. I think a big important thing in life is learn how to accept things, especially things that are out of your control. If you if you tend to overthink, I tend to overthink even, but like if you tend to overthink things a lot, if they're out of your control, it's just like, I do this thing, it's like I count to 3 and then I just like snap out of it. I just stop thinking about it, because it's like time you'll never get time back, you know. Like, there was this quote I saw somewhere on TikTok or Instagram or something, and it was like, this guy asked this guy a question, and it was like, if I gave you like $1 million today, but the only catch is you can't wake up tomorrow, would you take it? And then everyone would be like, no, why? That's stupid. Like, I'd be dead tomorrow. And he'd be like, yeah, that's the point. You're basically saying that every day is worth more than $1 million. So why are you wasting your precious time on things that that could be used for better things for your future?
That was really deep.
I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think about that a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, probably going back to our talk about Christianity. I mean, like ways I've kind of tried to get rid of like that feeling of regret was always just this year I started reading the Bible more, and
Oh, that's
it's
good.
kind of it's really helped me like kind of grow past everything that like I may have done in the past. So yeah, it was just the fact of me praying every day and like praying, reading the Bible, and just kind of opening up, if
Yeah.
because I'm not really the best at doing that. So
No, I get that. I feel like I'm like that too. Just like past experiences with people I thought I could trust, and then like ever since a bunch of stuff happened, I kind of just closed off to
Yeah.
like everyone. So
yeah,
yeah,
I get it.
I don't know. It's a complicated topic,
Mm.
but like know that like past is past. Past can be forgotten, forgiven. I mean, me personally, I'm not really the type to like hold grudges because I feel like that's such a waste of time and energy
Yeah,
on like give like time, so much time and energy I'm giving to like a person, and it's like bad energy too.
yeah,
When I can just redirect the energy to myself, focus on myself, what's important, family, friends, education, just stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are we looking at?
Sorry. I've wanted to do this like on my podcast for ages. Is like read out the heartbeat. I don't know. It just seems like a cool thing to do.
Okay, guys, the sudden change of topic.
Yeah,
There is
no.
one thing I want to say. Oh wait, question. What
Oh,
what
okay.
are some mottos or quotos?
Quotes.
Pause. Cut that out, please. What are some, I guess, mottos? I don't like how I said that. Please cut that out.
It's
What
probably
are
staying in.
some mottos
Mm.
or like quotes that you carry with you in your everyday life, or like that you just think about frequently, or like you live by, you swear by?
Recently, probably the one thing I've probably like always kept in my head was a quote from the Bible. It's a passage, Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, I think. It pretty much just says like I like the Lord is like the only one that knows the plans for you. His plans are to like
Yeah, I know that.
are like prosperity and
Exactly.
just like giving you a future that you kind of hope for. So
Yeah.
I always like after like kind of like studying that, I was like,
It's an eye opener.
I was like, it was my way of just like, okay, this is where I give everything to you. I
Yeah.
keep everything is in your hands.
Yeah.
If it's not the way that it's meant to be, then that's your
Another
way.
one that relates to that is lean not on your own understanding, because I feel like a lot of times, like we believe like we're doing the right thing,
Yeah,
but what is meant for us will be there for us. And say you're in a bad relationship, an ungodly relationship you shouldn't be in, you're just delaying what's meant for you. Say like your ideal partner, your ideal person's right there, but you're delaying it for yourself because you think you know what's best for you, but
yeah,
God's plan always prevails. So yeah.
I don't want to run off schedule, but do you have to go soon?
I mean, my mama hasn't messaged me.
Does she call you and just to let you know or no?
Yeah, she'd call me, but she's not saying anything.
Okay.
Lol. I think
Alright.
she forgot about me.
I reckon we can talk a bit more then.
I was gonna say something. I feel like, especially my close friends or people I talk to a lot, will always hear me say this. I like repeat it all the time, but it's like I wrote it down, so don't mind me if I can't word it properly. But it's like, if you're scared to do something, just do it scared. It can be anything. Like maybe it's like joining a new hobby, or like a new group, or like meeting new people. That feeling you get when you're scared is the exact time you should do it. It's kind of like that feeling, say this is a really random example, but like say you're about to go like skydiving or something. It's kind of like that feeling, oh, you're so scared to jump. That's exactly when you should jump. Because if not now, then when? If not now, it's never. It's like, you know, and I feel like another thing. Oh, I kind of have that mentality of like, it's all or nothing. If I do something, I have to give it my all.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, then like, what's the point? Like wasting time just for it to be half-assed. Like.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So I'd give it my all. Unless there's one exception and that comes to cooking. Like if I'm just like really hungry, like if it's edible, it's like if it's edible, that's
no, I get
it's
it.
fine, you know. Like
Yeah.
cook up some instant ramen or something. Like I want to eat.
Is that like your favorite food?
I actually want to eat.
Is that like your favorite food or?
No, I haven't had ramen in a while, but I quite enjoy ramen.
Yeah, my sister almost has that every day, so.
It was kind of bad. I used to have it all the time too, but I'm kind of controlling myself now.
Yeah.
Trying to let that, yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you.
I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was gonna say. I'll bring my book next time and then I can just read off it. But yeah.
Are there like, you know, are there any careers you're thinking about doing in the future?
I really want to go into music, guys.
Hmm.
I don't know. What if I like look back in this in 5 years? I'm so curious to where I will be.
You know, you might
I'll be like who the people around me. Like I really wonder who the people around me would be, where I would be, who I would be, and like what I'm doing. It's just like I'm so curious to know where I end up, because I definitely know like year 9 me, if she knew I was like this now, like I wouldn't have expected myself to turn out like this. Not saying I mean I'm a, like I'm just saying I wouldn't have expected it.
Well, who knows? You might be on Times Square by the time this, you know, in 5 years.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't. No clue.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You said you want to like, you know, take music as like a career. What's like your, you know, your inspirations?
Inspirations? I don't really know. I guess it's just I enjoy it a lot. Music, anything music related, or even to be honest, media. Like I like taking pictures all the time, recording stuff, editing stuff.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I never really thought of a career in that, but that's what I enjoy. And it's, I don't know, I feel like to be able to inspire others, because I always get so inspired when I watch my favorite YouTuber. Her channel is called Life of Riza. It's like a cinematic vlog kind of style, but her videos always inspire me. I love watching her videos.
Aww.
So it's like if I could share that with the world, you know, that'd be great, and like enjoy it while doing it as well would be even better. But yeah, in order to achieve things you've never achieved, you have to do things you've never done.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't be lazy. Don't do that.
Do you think that was it? Do you see yourself having like a future in music, or are you kind of seeing that as just like something to study, and then by the time you finish, it's just like, yeah, something else I don't know what to do?
I mean, I want to go into music, but I'm not confident.
And your singing is beautiful. It's like,
I don't know. I'm just not
crazy.
confident that I would have a good career in music. Like I enjoy it for sure. I'd want to. That's a dream. But obviously it's hard work. Anything's hard work. You know, you have to do things normal people wouldn't do in order to, I don't know, not be normal. How do you explain that?
I mean, like, was it like? I've said this to my family like multiple times. It's like one thing I won't do as a music artist is like sign to a label.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that to me before.
Yeah,
as well.
It's just like your whole creative side like goes straight after you've signed the papers.
Processing?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I could just reload it. But yeah.
Wait, does that mean it stopped recording?
It stopped recording, but like the vocals are still working. Vocals.
Oh.
But yeah, I like my creative side. I like how I'm kind of, you know, doing my own thing and
Yeah.
you know, making the stuff that I want to create. If I sign like a label contract, most of that would be gone out the window.
No,
And
fair
then
enough. Oh, can you send the video to me?
and like most of it would be like most of the shares would go to like the people that help working on it, and I want the money to myself.
Okay. Actually, no. Real talk. I respect that. Nah, I
Yeah.
feel you.
I just don't like the creative side of my music being given to someone else.
Yeah, or like them claiming it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I made that shit. What'd you do? Like,
You just sat there and pressed record.
delete.
Yeah, don't worry. We've already downloaded it. I've downloaded it. Don't worry about it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. If you say so.
Bro, I've done this like one time.
One time. That's not very convincing, guys. I've done this one time. Don't worry.
Hey, it's gonna work, right? But yeah, the creative side is all mine, and I don't like anyone taking it. So, yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna take a picture.
Alright, go.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything you're kind of like trying to get out of music, or is it just like something you want to
I'm
do?
still trying to test the water.
Hmm.
Obviously, I don't know what the industry's like.
Yeah.
Like working wise.
Hmm.
But it's something I'm really keen on, something I'm really interested in. And follow your passion, guys. But obviously be realistic at the same time. Not too realistic, like chase your dreams, chase your goals, but at the same time, like if your passion is to be like a rubbish truck driver, I highly suggest from the bottom of my heart to rethink that. Yeah. There are some people out there passionate about the weirdest things.
Like what?
Like throwing away like a really bright future. But I mean, if you're happy, that's all that matters in the end in life, as long as you're happy. But I saw this video. It was this guy, like he was like top of his class, he was gonna do engineering, like he was like so smart, and he ditched all of that to become a bus driver.
Damn.
Because he was passionate about buses. And I respect that. Like that's the future you want for yourself. That's what you find yourself being happy doing.
Yeah.
I respect that. Yeah. That's real shit. Real.
You literally gave like this whole speech of like, yes, go do you. Do everything you want to accomplish. You're shy.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying if your passion is questionable, I'm not saying there's wrong passions. This is just getting worse. But I'm just saying, please think.
Rethink.
Just think. Use your brain.
Yeah.
If you have one.
Okay. That's You're being a bit sad now.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Kind of.
Yeah, was it?
I'm just trying to look out for you guys.
Yeah, I think one of the main things my mom told me I wasn't gonna do was work at a fast food restaurant.
Like for the rest of your life.
Like when I finished like school, she was like, you like not just like ever, like you're not working in a fast food job. Like you need an actual job that's gonna pay good.
Oh wait, are you talking about like a fast food job for like your
like
career?
Macca's,
Like your career.
Yeah. Well, not like as like career, but just like just like as a job.
Like that's your job, and
Yeah.
like, it's like, oh, what do you do? I work at Macca's.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't suggest that, guys. Study hard.
Like it was just gonna
pursue
be like
your dreams, pursue your goals. Nothing is impossible. If there's a will, there's a way. If a homeless man can go to a rich billionaire, what's stopping you guys?
No.
Like honestly, the only thing stopping you from achieving your goals and your dream is yourself. You can I understand people are in hard circumstances. Like my heart goes out to you. Like I get that, but I don't think anything's impossible if you really wanted to do it. If you really wanted to do something, you can you can find ways. You know, like
Damn.
you just have to be really. You just have to work hard, be passionate about it, be consistent. I think that's a very important. Very important. What's the word? I don't know. Very important factor, key factor, idea, something like that. You guys get my point. I hope. If you don't, then more. Sorry, I'm just texting my mom, guys.
That's alright. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we, finish up? Or
I don't know. I think.
I mean, you had stuff on like your book that you said you were
I
gonna.
didn't bring it.
Yeah.
That was a good talk, though.
That's alright.
I think we touched upon a lot of topics. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for inviting me.
Do you want to give any shout outs or plug yourself before we leave?
Plug myself?
Like give yourself a shout out.
How do I
Like
give
go
myself a
follow my
shout-out?
TikToks and
Do I want to expose myself like that, guys?
I don't know.
My Instagram is.
In the description.
No, that's even worse. I actually don't know my Instagram handle.
That's alright.
It's like I actually need to make an Instagram, like a public one, because it's like private right now because it's just like people I know.
Yeah.
But I don't know, what is it? MKXA _ Ella.D, I think.
That's a lot.
Not really. It's just my name.
Yeah, then you got like dots, underscores, and.
Oh, because I really gotta put my full name. Because his name's taken. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have a generic name. I think. Like the spelling is a bit generic.
Yeah.
Kind of, especially in
right.
the Philippines. But. It's okay,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, thank you for joining me on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
It is shorter than usual, but we had a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to talk about, and we got them out quick. And yeah, thank you again. Thank you for the talk. Thank you guys for watching episode 2. Let me know who you want in episode 3. We might get Neil Lafayette from the First 15s, or we might get Sinister M from Australia. So it's either of those two, right? Yeah.
Shit. I mean, if a guy's flying over Australia.
Oh no, I'm flying over Australia. We're just doing it through Discord.
Never mind. Guys.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Goodbye. Woo.
Wait. Let me.
Wait, go on.
I have an outro. Let me think.
Oh.
Where you say goodbye and I'll say something. Please cut that out though because that's.
No, you finish it. You go close us off.
How do I close this off?
Yeah, go on.
Keep it real, guys. Keep that real shit going.
That was good. Let's go.
Lost